Are you not entertained?
Shakur Stevenson, Thurman told me that he thought Shakur hasn't been in the fire to deserve essentially a fight with Tank, although he's a multi-fight world champion, and everyone would love that fight. What are your thoughts on what he said, and then how do you see that fight playing out?
I think that's a great fight. I think that's a great fight. I think that's a fight that should happen. Hopefully it happened. After Tank, finish the business with him and Lamont. But if they don't rematch or not, if they don't rematch, then I think him and Shakur should fight next.
Yeah, and how do you see that fight playing out?
That's a great fight. Two great fighters. I can't really say, because they two great fighters. They got high IQ. They both sharp. I think that's a 50-50 for me. The best man won.
Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We'll be back with another video. All right, man. So that was Jaron Ennis doing an interview with FightHype.com, and y'all already heard my man asked him about a potential fight between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis. Y'all heard what Boot said. He said that, he said that he believed that Tank should run it back with Lamont Roach, but if he don't, then Shakur Stevenson is the obvious person that he should fight next. And his odds, that's a 50-50 fight. And I've been telling y'all that for a minute. Now, I want to say, I know I just started off the video without, stand up, and I've been on a little hiatus, but I've been on my other platforms doing that, and I had to take a little break from here, just a little vacation. So I apologize for that, but we all here, we're back, and we're back to our regularly scheduled program. Now, with that being said, this fight between Tank and Shakur, I've been saying this, that I think that this fight, I think it's 50-50. Now, it might be 55, 45, 60, 40, probably more so. I would probably more so lean towards Shakur Stevenson. But I always tell y'all that it's not a guarantee. Like, when I make these videos and I talk about fights, we over here on this channel anyway, we talk about how the stigma is this person is supposed to win, but this is boxing. Anything can happen inside that ring. So nothing is never set in stone. And with that being said, although I believe that Shakur Stevenson can possibly edge it out and beat Tank, it's not set in stone that he will. Shoot, look what happened with Tank and Lamont Roach. I told y'all that don't be surprised if Lamont Roach won. And we seen what happened in the fight. Now, he didn't essentially won, but he won. So, like, it is what it is. But I think this fight should happen. And I don't understand what's the big problem. I think we get into a point in this whole thing where it's just becoming just ridiculous, because the best should be fighting the best. Tank, he's one of the best. Shakur, he's one of the best. Keyshawn now, he's one of the best. If Abdullah Mason keep going the way he's going, in about a year or two, he's going to be one of the best. So, like, the best need to be fighting the best. Lomachenko, he's still one of the best too. He need to be up in the mix, especially at the 35 division. So these guys need to be fighting each other. I don't see what's the big holdup is. Now, I get it, because we don't want our fighters to lose. People like y'all know I'm a boxer. I'm a former boxer. This is what I did, amateur and professional. And I'm based out of Philadelphia, PA. And Brian Jennings, BY Jennings heavyweight, the one for Klitschko and Luis Ortiz and Joe Joyce and all of them. That's my guy. We actually went to elementary school together, and then we started boxing together at the same gym. Well, I bring him up because when he fought King Kong, right after he lost to Klitschko, which actually brought his stock up, because he was supposed to get knocked out by Klitschko which was the general public consensus, but he didn't. He actually put up a good fight, and he put so much of a good fight, even though he lost, his stock risen. But he went into a fight with King Kong right afterwards and lost, and I was devastated. Like I really was. But just because I was devastated, that don't mean I stopped watching boxing. I still supported King Kong because he's a good boxer. This is part of the sport. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Everybody not Rocky Marciano. Everybody not Floyd Mayweather. Everybody not Julio Cesar Chavez before he decided to come back. Like you're gonna lose some. So it is what it is. But that being said, I agree. I agree with Boots. I think that it's a good fight. It's a close fight. 50-50, 60-40, whatever you want to call it. It's a good fight, and they need to make the fight happen. So it is what it is. But that's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.